It is estimated anywhere from 12,000 to 15,000 Nepali children, women, girls, and boys are trafficked into India, and from there to third countries in South Asia, Southeast Asia, and even Africa, many parts of the world. Our boys and girls, Nepali children, women are transported. So how we accomplish this mission of anti-human trafficking work is by focusing on these aspects. Number one, prevention through education and interception with our anti-human trafficking border monitoring stations. As we intercept boys and girls and women and children at the border, we reunite 90% of the intercepted victims with their family members. And those who don't have family members or a place to go to or a home to go to, we find children's homes that we partner with and place them in children's homes. We recently, in the month of April, we rescued a young girl. Came to find out she was at the age of 11. Can you believe that? Somebody in her family sold her. And she ended up in Calcutta, India. She had no recollection of how she ended up there at the age of 11.
While she was still playing with dolls, a family member who should have loved and protected her, very likely her own father, put a price on her head with the promise she would be a nanny for a wealthy family in India. Lalita was sold to a trafficker who stole her away from her tiny village of Bindara to an unknown location across the border. Lalita was too young to remember much about the journey, just that it took several days with people she did not know. While she did work in a private home in Calcutta for a short time, her trafficker had other plans.
She was drugged. She was given hormones to make her look mature and starved to death, because you have to bring the trafficked victims, because it's being coerced, they're forced into prostitution, right? Nobody wants to do this, except no one has the free will to do this in a country like Nepal.
Starving and hopeless after years of cruelty and abuse, she tried to find relief by killing herself. She was not successful.
We were contacted by the General Consulate of Nepal, and because we have a good history with the Consulate General of Nepal, based in Calcutta, India, and the government of India for women and children welfare, they contacted our organization based at the border. So she somehow got the courage to flee from the brothel. And on the way, she's just wandering, out of the brothel, and local police found her. And when he discovered she was a Nepali girl, then he brought her to the Nepali embassy there, or consulate office. And that's when we started communicating with the general consulate there. Our team went to Calcutta, India, brought her back to Nepal. So she's now back in Nepal, and she wanted to go home. As soon as we brought her to Nepal, we took her immediately to her village, which is a north part of Kathmandu. Kathmandu is the capital of Nepal, so it's about 3 hours in the hillside on the northern part of Kathmandu. So she stayed there with her mother for a little while, but villagers know what happened to her She was sold into prostitution, and she started getting threats again. So we recently rescued her again from her village, and she's now at a safe house in Kathmandu, and our ministry is taking full care of her. She really wants to go to school, but she realizes that she has no education. She may be ridiculed again. She said, would you help me, get me some training so I can do something with my life? So she's at a very safe house, and I'm very happy that we've been able to rescue a young girl like her.